Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. I'm very happy to have in studio Jim Bizily, who's here with Park City Vacation Rentals.
Hey,
hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Yeah, we got you back out of Hawaii.
Yeah.
We dragged you back, kicking and screaming. You wanted to come back, right?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
beach is great. Mountains right now is fantastic up here.
It was tremendous, I bet, over there, though. I've wanted to go for a while. It's been a number of years since I've been. Mm-hmm. Where were you at in Hawaii?
In Ko'olina, which is an area right outside of Honolulu. It's where the Disney Hotel is. I like to say it's kind of like Promontory on the beach with beautiful beachfront hotels. And
how about that?
Amazing. It really is. It was fantastic for the kids.
Well, I can't wait to talk about that a little bit more.
Sure.
I'm a little jealous. I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
Next time, I mean, there's got to be some way I can, I'll be your executive assistant.
Whatever
you need. We'd go right along with you. But terrific to have you back, especially as we get closer to the season. Yeah. We're not far out. I was just talking about this over at Snowbird yesterday. They mentioned, hey, we've got, our activities planned right up to snowfall, and that's only a couple months away.
It really is.
Whoa. It's hard to wrap your head around that because I'm now used to summer.
Yeah. We just had the Kimball Arts Festival. Did you go down to that this weekend?
I didn't get to it. It's the only thing I didn't do. I heard.
It's the busiest I've ever seen it. So,
really?
Yeah. So really nice.
Okay.
And now now we're kind of gearing up for the ski season. We're starting to get busy. We're kind of talking to all the repeat customers and telling them, hey, it's time. You should really book early if you want to get the property you booked last year or something you really like.
Well, I think kind of the most important thing we got to think about too is this is really a calling card to those people who have thought about turning their property into a moneymaker. Yeah. Vacation rentals certainly they're going to make the most money over those holidays and into the early part of winter. Mm-hmm. So right now is kind of your last chance to get things set up for that, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You really need to think about upgrading and getting it exactly the way you want so we can get pictures and videos and floor plans and 3D virtual tours. Right now we're really working all those repeat customers we've had for 10 years. So these are great guests who come back every single year and they're going to fall in love with the choice properties that are really nice. Yeah,
getting that performa done that you guys do, that's kind of one of the hallmarks of Park City Vacation Rentals is that you're going to take if I decide I want to bring my property into the fold, so to speak, you're going to take a look at it and give me a performance measurement of what we can expect to make.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
Talk to me about that process.
We go through and we evaluate the home, sit down with the owners, decide how we think it should be laid out and with TVs and furnishings and this sort of thing.
Things that might need to be changed.
Absolutely, to maximize the rental income, and then we just do like a high and low analysis, and we usually almost always fall between that range. The nicer properties, we're going to be more on the optimistic side and really get them rented out, tell them how we're going to market and advertise them, and get them live on all of it. We have 5 different websites that are all top ranked, plus we run VRBO, HomeAway, FlipKey, TripAdvisor, everything we can think of to get the maximum number of leads so that we can hit the projections for them. And of course, when they're out, they get to use our concierge services. We love our owners, so we're going to treat them like gold and book anything and everything that they want to make it a real enjoyable vacation.
So it changes things up a little bit. I mean, you think about that. If you're using your property as a vacation rental now, or vacation for yourself right now, but not a rental, just by adding that part where you're now making money to it, which is awesome all by itself, but you're also adding the features and the benefits that people who would be renting from you are going to get.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Don't you think? Delivering your groceries, setting up your ski valet, making sure you have all your restaurants set up. And so I think it really it puts just a little something extra on that vacation. Now it's made it painless for you to come out and have a full itinerary of everything you want to do, and you never have to think twice about having a great time.
I think I like that a lot better.
Me too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we're looking at one of the properties that's coming up right now. Talk to me about what we're seeing here.
This is Stonebridge. This is over on Deer Valley Drive, and this is this is actually a property that, believe it or not, was built in the 80s.
Wow.
But look at the renovation the owner did. They did an incredible job. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom with a theater room, sleeps 2 king beds and 6 twins, so it sleeps 10 guests plus a pull-out sleeper. From this, we have 3 properties in this community, and this happens to be one of the ones that I felt the owner did an unbelievable job in their renovation. Mountain contemporary design.
Yeah, those grays that we add that are kind of the hallmark of that.
And they've really left a little woodsy feel and super cozy, and what I consider probably one of the nicest properties along Deer Valley Drive for sure.
That is spectacular.
Yeah, they did great. And you can walk to Deer Valley. Look at the bunk room.
Oh, wow.
6 twin beds,
all the
fun
kids
place
in
for
there.
kids, and a big 50-inch smart TV so they can just hang out in there the whole time. Yeah, I got some great renovating ideas from the place that they did here. They had it all professionally decorated, designed. It's really incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, as we mentioned, that is one, if you're thinking about what color do you want to go with right now, gray seems to be it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
the grays and blues are definitely in.
I think it just kind of looks kind of clean, and for most people, like, the woodsy properties are great, and some people really enjoy that, but the kind of mountain contemporary design is a little bit more about what people are saying, like, okay, this is really well upgraded, it's new, little modern, but still super cozy.
I love that. That is a beautiful property. All right, besides Stonebridge, what else have we got?
We have Deer Mountain, which is also a pretty incredible property.
Deer Mountain is the one located east of us here, right?
Yeah, it's just before you get to Browns Canyon. This is only 7 miles from the center of Park City, but this one in particular.
Incredible views of Jordanelle.
Yeah, check that out. You get incredible views of the Jordanelle, Timpanogos, all the ski resorts, and this is a 4,000 square foot home that's 4-bedroom, 4.5 baths, sleeps up to 10 guests, and what you get out there is you get an incredible property, and it's a little bit more affordable, and it's only 7 miles outside of town, so I think you get a great value and an amazing property, private hot tub, gorgeous views, really great family place and great entertaining.
I think this is especially good if you're somebody who's like into snowmobiling or something like that, because that is very nearby.
Yeah.
Deer Valley has a snowbird facility not far from this at all. Besides that, I mean, just getting out. Maybe you want to take the ATVs out this summer. What a great spot to kind of make your base for that.
And this is only about 2.5 miles or 3 miles from the Mayflower chairlift on the Deer Valley side as well. So if you were thinking about skiing at Deer Valley, a lot of times you can just park, get out of the Mayhem, park over by the Mayflower chairlift, ski right up past Deer Crest and stuff on their gondola, and you're right there.
So easy.
Yeah, really good. So I really think this is a fantastic area, and also a great value. Something like this in town would probably be twice as expensive as this property in particular. So
I think I'm going to do is I'm going to rent that one out, and then I'm going to ask Jim to bring the boat.
Sure.
And take me down to Jordanelle. So you guys have that as a service as well.
Yeah, the boat has been busy this summer.
I bet it has.
Yeah, I think we had it rented every day in July, and of course we got the captain, so people are taking their kids out and doing we have 3 tubes behind the boat, and they all get to kind of bounce against each other, teaching them how to surf, wake surf, or how to wakeboard or water ski. So it's been a great summer at the Jordanelle.
I'll say, wow, I tell you, it just looks tremendous, especially if you get a great place to stay like that. Just makes the whole vacation. Just you don't have to plan everything, but it's just everything's going to come together because you guys have set it all up.
Yeah, we try, do our best.
Terrific. That's the way to do it. That's for sure. Now, I got to say though, I'm thinking Hawaii though.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of nice. For somebody who's been around here a little while, I want to go a little further afield. And you've been over in Hawaii finding some properties as well.
We did.
And a new partnership. So talk to me about that and this incredible property. Look at this.
Sure. We partnered up with the group out in Hawaii, and what they have is they have properties in the Ko'olina. These are 2- and 3-bedroom luxury beachfront properties. It's directly next to the Disney Hotel as well. They have all these private lagoons. You have the Four Seasons nearby, so tons of great restaurants. There's a Roy's and this sort of thing. These sleep 6 to 8 guests. They're what I consider really an amazing deal for beachfront community in Hawaii. Which is, I guess, how they say it.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah, so for our guests and also for our owners, we're going to do a home exchange program if they so choose, so that we can maybe consider having some of these Hawaii owners come to Park City and Park City owners come to Hawaii. All of our owners will get a friends and family rate, and all of our guests here in Park City will also get discounted rates on these beautiful places. That's the lagoon right on the beach. It's like something out of when Tom Cruise was in Cocktail in Jamaica. It was
Yeah.
I mean, just like that, probably a better climate and temperature, and
I'll say
amazing snorkeling, amazing scuba diving. This is kind of on the...
It's from here to eternity is what it is,
yeah,
right there on
and
the beach.
You know, and it's only 20 miles outside of Honolulu, so here you are right in this gorgeous community. We also have properties on Maui and Kauai, and then on the Big Island too. So there's actually probably about 1,000 properties in total that somebody could book through our company over in Hawaii.
That is tremendous. Yeah, and the idea of swapping homes in that sense makes perfect. It's just perfect. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and these are fantastic homeowners. I think the people who come to Park City, I mean, I have to guess that many of them also want to go to Hawaii too.
Why not?
So this is, I mean, just amazing, incredible views, west facing. So you're looking at incredible sunsets and really beautiful high-end luxury 2- and 3-bedroom properties. So
that was mostly outdoor indoor right there.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, you got the big folding doors all the way back, and the temperature's nice enough that you usually just leave the doors open, don't even use the air conditioning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tremendous stuff there. Well, it sounds like you've been busy. It looks like you've been busy finding great properties in Hawaii as well.
Yeah.
It's Park City Vacation Rentals. If someone wants to know how to get listed with you and what the process is, not to mention the idea of maybe getting in part of the deal with going back and forth between here and Hawaii, what do they need to do?
They can go to our website, parkcityvacationrentals.com. There's a management page right there. My phone number and email is right on it. We'll be happy to put together a property pro forma, analyze their property for them. In Hawaii, we have a couple different websites, but the main one right now is beachcondoshawaii.com.
Okay.
And then we also have beachvillashawaii.com. So if anybody wants to come to Hawaii, and I'll be reaching out to all of our owners just to let them know that maybe we can do home exchange or at least give them discounts when they do want to visit the islands. So
I'm going to start looking at those websites right now and get excited about it for sure. And as always, we thank you so much for being here, Jim Bizily, Park City Vacation Rentals, and well, Hawaii too. We got a lot more coming up here on the Mountain Morning Show right after these messages.